I'm chugging coffee because we have such a big show. We have such a packed 60 minutes right now on FanDuel TV, on YouTube. Put the comments down. You have a question for Miles Garrett. Hundreds of you did on Twitter. Hit the YouTube chat right here. Miles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Should he be MVP? I think he's got a case. He'll be on the program. Cannot wait to talk to him. We have Deebo Samuel, as always. Probably Tyshawn Samuel also making his debut, or not his debut, his recurring. Well, are we cutting him a check? I don't know what's going on. DJ Reader is on the show. We got the AFC North Best Division of football covered. Big show. Miles Garrett, DJ Reader, Deebo Samuel. We've got it all. Big show. Gronk Day tomorrow. We got lots of fun, and we are full steam ahead towards the double-digit weeks, but not until we put a little bow tie, a little something on this Chargers game, because they are something, aren't they? Walking into MetLife last night, taking care of business. They controlled the game from the start. Goodbye, Jets. Peace out. See you later. Both teams 4-4, both sitting a game back of a wild card spot in the AFC. And to get to LA side, and everyone knows I'm a big Chargers supporter, it's not that they got it done, it's how they got it done. That was eye-opening, surprising, and what ultimately matters. They won this game because of special teams and defense. That is not something I thought I would say about this team ever. That's like just as crazy as, Taylor and Travis and Brittany and Taylor and all. This is crazier. This is crazier. And it started with the Darius Davis 87-yard punt return that completely ruined my first touchdown score boost, but that's okay. And it continued all night long. It was special teams. It was defense. They racked up 8 sacks. Bosa and Matt combined for 4.5 of those. And they were in Zach Wilson's face all night long. Bosa saying, I'm proud of what we did out here post-game. I loved seeing that. They held New York out of the end zone, and to just 3 for 17 on third down. The Chargers now 4-2 in their last 6. What is that? Do I hear cries for Brandon Staley's job? No? Oh, no, I don't hear anything. Do you guys? Oh, weird. Those wet blankets have dried out? Yeah, no one's saying that. And if they can continue to play this well with Brandon Staley, coaching things up, and really in all phases of the game, why can't they make noise? Who says no? Do you say no? Ed Up and Adam Show, hit us up. I also have to shout out our friend Keenan Allen. We love Keenan. I've followed him since he was a wee rookie with a 1,000-yard season. Nobody had done that. And here he is joining the 10K yard club in the most Keenan Allen way possible. Oh my gosh. Is this the catch of the year? Is this the catch of the year? Twisting and turning, defying gravity, pulling this one in. I'm so happy for him. And he's reached a point in his career that with every game now, it's going to be where's he moving up on the list, because he's going to have a chance to start passing some pretty big names on that all-time yards list. Okay. Jets fans are like, get this off of my screen. Get it off of my screen and give me my bacon, egg, and cheese. Don't scoop the bagel. We don't do that in New York. Okay, on the Jets side, and we should get there, this defense is so freaking good. And you see Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, this could have been the craziest story ever. The defense just makes opposing quarterbacks look silly, and they did it again. They did it to Josh Allen, they did it to Patrick Mahomes, and they did it to Jalen Hurts. They did it to Justin Herbert last night. He is on the list. He went 16 of 30 for 136 yards. And it didn't translate into the win column for this Jets team because the offense could not get anything going. And Jets fans, they're starting to get anxious with the quarterback situation. There's a whole lot of, we're not hearing Brandon Staley whispers. We're hearing a lot of Tim Boyle in the building. And now Trevor Siemian, is he here? There's a lot of debates, a lot of that floating around out there. Do you think these fans are going to give Zach Wilson support? Give him a chance, give the coaching staff a chance to sort this out with Zach Wilson? No sirree, Fireman Ed. I have to say, I know this may not be popular. And calm down, Jets fans. Calm down. Just relax. We've seen that Zach has it in him. We have a little bit of proof, at least. We all witnessed the command, and I'm going to say confidence, and I'll bring it back to this in a second, that he showed during that Sunday night game against Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, 2-time the best player in our league, saying my defense is the best defense in the league. You saw what Zach Wilson did. Why? Because he was comfortable. He let it rip. There was something about what him and Hackett were doing, and he was balling out against a great defense. We need to find a way, Jets, brass, to bring that Zach back. How? How do you find ways to build confidence in a quarterback? You let him push downfield a little bit. Jets, you're kind of calling the offense not to lose. Doesn't it feel that way? Does it not feel that way? At Up and Adam Show. And Marissa went, oof. I don't love that because I think Zach Wilson, Hackett, let's go watch the tape on that KC game, okay? Like, he gives them the best chance. I think his ceiling is higher than Boyle and Simeon. No, we do get wrapped up in the very cute and very fun storylines of backup quarterbacks and the unknown and the mystique of that lasts a couple of weeks and usually fizzles out. You have to tread water here for about a month or so, right? Because even with the alien things that we saw last night from Aaron Rodgers, this guy, so stupid, this guy not coming back if they can't hang around and stay within a game's reach of a playoff spot. The good news is the Jets have a very winnable game Sunday night. It's the Raiders, a chance to get to 5-4 and, right back in the thick of things. Now, the other New York team streak of bad luck continued yesterday. Hated to see this, but we all kind of knew when we saw it, didn't we? Daniel Jones, our friend of the show, usually visits with us every Tuesday. Still will, I think. I don't know what we're going to do with Daniel Jones. We'll have to talk to him. He tore his ACL. I have not spoken to him. This happened, of course, Sunday against the Raiders. He's got surgery on deck, and his season's over, unless he goes and hangs out with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, look, can we osmosis that to happen? So, yeah, he's not joining us today. I do want to take a second to just send him best wishes for a speedy recovery. I can't imagine how disappointing this must be for him. He just gets back from the neck injury. So, I think we're sending him a little Up and Adams care package. I think we're sending him Nerd Ropes, his favorite candy, like nothing that's really going to help him. Maybe a Kicking and Screaming DVD. Oh, gosh, we have to have Will Ferrell call him. Yeah. Gronk wants Will Ferrell.
We need him.
We need Will Ferrell. Daniel, we're from Up and Adams. Hope you see this. Wishing you the best and hope you feel better and that we talk to you again soon. Deebo Samuel on the show. DJ Reader is here. Myles Garrett is on the program. Always love talking to Myles. But before we get to any of that fun, we got to hand out some attaboys. We do it every week on the show because we're a positive situation here for at least 60 minutes a day. Let's do it. And should we go on Odell? Why not? Odell had the biggest impact on the season on Sunday, okay? Like, he was great. And that was even before he snagged his first touchdown as a Raven, courtesy of Tyler Huntley. Deshaun, what do you think of your boy? Attaboy.
That a boy.
that a boy. Odell, yeah, good game. Odell finished the day with a season-high 5 for 56, that touchdown, and at least one birthday cake. We love to see a resurgent, thriving Odell Beckham Jr. Is he still dating Kim Kardashian? Is that a joke?
I think that was a joke.
Why wasn't he the Skims model?
Wait,
why was it Bosa over Odell? I don't know. Also have to spotlight, you know what, Eric, we were thinking of attaboys. And we thought, Aaron Jones, let's take it to the Midwest. Let's take it to the cheese curds, Brookfield, Waukesha, Brooklyn. Come on. What he did yesterday, he's been battling injuries. One of my favorite players in the National Football League. And even since he's been back, he hasn't really been featured like we're used to seeing. Eric, he had 39 touches in 4 games. Attaboy.
Attababy.
Attababy.
Go, that's how you do it.
Oh, that's Matt Forte that we're speaking over. Matt Forte the Great. Sorry, but against the Rams, he racked up 24 of them for 99 total yards and a score. People forget that even when Aaron Rodgers was out there winning those MVPs, it's not all Hackett that was the reason, guys. Aaron Jones was a really key part in making that offense go, and the Packers are not dead. They're not dead yet. Packers are not dead yet. They're 3-5. I never hear from Packers fans. It's like the season didn't even happen for them. There's so much excitement for the Lions that were on Dobbs mania, and they won. And Packers just aren't having a season. The Packers just didn't even whatever. But they're sitting there 3-5. The NFC. Don't tell me they're not shaky on the back end. Come on. And if they beat the Steelers, Packers-Steelers next week, they'll be right in the mix for a playoff spot. Finally, here we go. Our last attaboy, and wait for me to call for it. Let's do this. Let's get this one right. Kenny Moore II, okay? Former Pro Bowler. Here he is. Let's do this. It was against the Panthers. The Pro Bowler had not one, but 2 pick sixes on the day. Darius Butler, what do you make of this play?
That a boy?
That a boy. He became the first player in the Colts' rich history to make this happen. That's amazing. And he kept the Colts alive and breathing in the AFC. He had 115 yards in those 2 returns. That's amazing. He probably had to hit the old oxygen tank after that. 14 points. That's insane. The Colts had 198 yards and scored 13 points on the day. So sometimes a great defense really is the best offense. I think we're going to have Miles Garrett on the old program. We're going to have Deebo Samuel join us as well. And like I said DJ Reader. So if you guys have questions for these guys, hit the chat. I like somebody had, and I think we're going to ask Miles this. Like, did you eat Wheaties growing up? How did this happen? There's a lot of dinosaur questions. I feel like the dinosaur thing is not over, but like, I think we've taken all the stuff off the bone with that. Yeah. I think I did a segment once on Game Day Morning that Richard Issacout produced where I like compared animals or dinosaurs to NFL players or something, right? We did something like that.
It's extinct at this point.
They're over. Yeah. They've had their moment in the bright light. All right, we're gonna do that. We'll take a break here, and we are here for DJ Reader, says Jordan Solis. That's amazing. We're not gonna talk about Halloween costumes either. No, we're gonna have. I want new stuff. I want the next edition of Myles Garrett MVP DPOY. It's all after this right here on the show. There's our attaboys. We got three, hopefully three. What percentage of the interviews actually happen? Who knows? Come back and check that out. I'll hit up the chat right now. Favorite dinosaur. You know what I really am a fan of? I'm a fan of those little guys that just like, teamwork makes the dream work. And they just take, you know.
Those little guys in like Jurassic Park?
Yeah, the little guys in Jurassic Park. No, but there's like 17 of them, you know. Right, Goldfarb? Workflow wins championships. Like they're little, but they take people down. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about? The ones like that are cute.
Yeah, they're always in.
And then there's like one, and then there's like a pack of them chasing people. I like that one. That's my favorite dinosaur. Or like, oh man, yeah. Oh my gosh, Land Before Time, Petrie.
Literally. Land Before Time.
Ask Miles about his investment with the Cavs. What do y'all want to know about his investment with the Cavs? Like why it happened now, what went on behind the scenes? What are you guys interested in? His basketball skills are amazing, so I've heard. I think I could take him. Yeah. Oh no Miles, guys. Why don't you come in with that? Okay, great. That sounds great. Have we made contact with his people? Okay, great. Christine says she volunteers to be interviewed. Log on in, send the Zoom link to the YouTube chat. Let's do like a Zoom roulette.
Ooh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
The FCC's a nightmare.
I would be frightened for my life.
Favorite cereal? His favorite cereal? I mean, there's only one. There's very few.
Cereal. What is it?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
There's no number two. There's so few things that are unquestionably tops. But as in an aisle full of cereals, there's only one answer, and it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I'm wearing an old man sweater, so I'm gonna go Cracklin' Oat Bran.
Absolutely. I don't mind Cracklin' Oat Bran.
It's got
but
that
if we're talking
fiber,
about
coconut.
The goat.
The goat, yeah, it is Cinnamon Toast
Yeah.
Crunch. So.
Fruit
Fiber.
Loops, Fruit Loops,
Come
Reese's
on.
Puffs,
You need
absolutely
fiber in your diet, Marissa.
Okay, 7-year-old.
Mm.
Like a walking commercial for The Price is Right. That's what I.
Is Corchain not back in the controller? Oh. Great. Fine, I guess I'll talk to Miles Garrett. Fine, I guess we'll make time for him. And can you roll that into the Miles Garrett? Okay, great. Like marrying them? At least somebody's getting married on the show. The thoughts are, let's do it. These are good questions. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, have fun.
Whoa!
Hey, we got one.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Stop playing. Kenny Alexander Moore II, 2 pick sixes today. Tag is back. He really never left, but we really back again. He's back.
Let's make sure we let him hear it.
How nice is it to come in this locker room, started fast, and we finish strong.
Visualizing that we're gonna win this game.
You earned this one, okay? Everybody just kept battling no matter what happened. I don't even know what to take. I'll see you. I don't even know when it's
That Victory Tuesday, all off to Wednesday.
Here comes Garrett. Here comes Garrett. And Flacco is lit up. It's guess who? You want it? three on third down. Not this time. Sacked by Garrett.
He's so scary. Every player that comes on this show, and so many of them do, say he's the scariest, but he's also so delightful. The most feared defensive player in the entire NFL, all-time sack leader in Cleveland Browns history, four-time All-Pro and growing, and recently a minority owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Myles Garrett, good to see you.
Yes, ma'am. You as well.
We have so much to talk about. You shut out the Cardinals on Sunday afternoon. No big deal. Easy peasy. Then you're courtside at the Cavs game. What's it like being the most loved man in Cleveland since LeBron?
I mean, it's an honor. You know, I see on that video right there, for me and my dad, you know, enjoying the game. But, you know, being part of this Cleveland community means so much to me. You know, just trying to, like I say, plant my roots deep and, you know, try to enjoy, you know, all of what this city has to offer. And, you know, really enjoyed, you know, getting to know, you know, all these different teams, all this big community, and getting to know, you know, all this history and tradition that they have. And it's been a pleasure that they've accepted me as much as they have.
You took a bit of an ownership stake in the Cavs there. You're a further investment in Cleveland where you've made a home. What was like the driving force behind that? Why did you want to do that? I know you love hoops.
Yeah, I mean, start with the love of hoops. You know, that runs in the family. But I had a good relationship with you know, Dan and Nick, Grant, you know, all the people at the Cavs who, you know, been working with throughout this process. But, you know, been a fan of the Cavs for a while. You know, 2016 and won the championship, and you know, everyone enjoyed that, seeing them finally, you know, get one in 2017. You know, I'm in town, they're fighting for another chip, and you know, how they battled and how they fought, even though they came up a little bit short. You know, it just showed how much, you know, the team into the city, and they really, you know, took a step in the right direction, and they've only, you know, continued to do that. So love being a part of, you know, this organization and having a little ownership stake in it.
I mean, I'm on to you. I think you want to play. I think you're sort of, weaseling your way onto the court at some point, right? Like, come on, with these skills. Miles.
No, I'm working on my 10-day contract already. You know, me and Dan have already discussed this. It's just a matter of when, not if.
We would love nothing more as, oh my God, that would be so insane. But listen, as a new owner, that's like your first step into this. You know, Donovan Mitchell, 31 points in that win against the Warriors. He wouldn't sign a max contract before the season. What are you doing to get this guy locked up in Cleveland, Myles?
We were talking about it. It's like, he said, if I can give him 15 minutes off the bench, you know, we can get this deal signed. So it's a matter of, you know, finishing what I got to do on the football field. You know, once I get my chip, I can, you know, start working with the Cavs to, you know, get another.
I mean, everybody loves to see that. You went viral with this crossover taunt on the Bengals earlier this year, Myles. This is celebrated in the NBA. Of course it is. What do you have to say to NFL players or fans that are like, this is disrespectful, blah, blah, blah?
Disrespect? I mean, call it what you want. I'm just having fun. And, you know, guys know me. You know, I don't mean anything by it, but I'm going to play, you know, my way of ball, you know, against anyone. You know, I know people will probably feel like I'm picking on the Bengals, but you know, I just love the game. I love to, you know, really just showcase my talent, and, you know, hooping is part of one of my talents. So I'm going to, you know, bring out those abilities and my little, you know, routine that I do in practice and having fun. I'm going to use all of that.
Yeah. Shams, who works here at FanDuel, is upset that I just scooped him on the 10-day contract that's going to happen for Myles. Sorry, Shams. Get your, you know, you beat Woj to it, so we got it all covered. You know, speaking of disrespectful, we have Taylor Lewan on our show every Monday, and he you know, he talks about everybody. We bring you up, and he's terrified of you, but he also says that you guys had a moment when you played him, the only time ever, and it was during your rookie year. Do you remember that battle?
I do. You know, we never got to match up again after that. You know, since I've reached close to the peak of my powers, I've been looking forward to that matchup. But you know, unfortunately, things didn't line up. But I do remember that matchup, not as fondly as he probably remembers it.
No, let's listen to what he said. I thought you were going to say he's lying. Let me look.
I'm going to give myself some flowers. His rookie year we played, and there was a big back and forth. We were chirping the entire game, but he said I got the best of him, and I never played him since then. So, Myles, if you watch this, brother, It's still 1-0. I'm undefeated against you.
I thought this can't be true. Did you say
He
that?
got me. He got me. I got my sack. He got his win. I mean, I wouldn't call it even, but, you know, we're still going on strong. And, you know, if he wants to make a comeback and we can even this up, no, I'm ready for the challenge. But he can have his one.
He can have it. I told him he's got to get back, and we got to run this back at some point. He's got to get into the AFC North, and we got to duke this out. You got the first shutout of your career. That was hard to believe, but it's hard to do. 27-zip in that win against the Cardinals. You check that off your list. Listen, Myles, you still don't have a safety. You don't have a pick six on your resume. Which future scenario is more ideal? What do you want, like a safety on Joe Burrow in overtime, a pick six off Lamar this weekend? What do you want?
Well, I mean, I'll take the touchdown over the safety. You know, I stripped the ball in the end zone, and you know, Tony recovered it, and we scored off of it. So I'll take that over the safety any day.
All right.
You know, the pick six, I actually had one against the Bears I guess not too long ago. It was a couple of years ago now. And they called it back. So
No!
I know what the feeling's like, but I have to get one that counts this time.
Yeah, I mean, can't we give Chicago something nice? At least something okay has happened for them in the past 3 decades. Lamar Jackson this week, you face Joe Burrow a lot. You play twice a year. I got to ask you, who are you giving the edge to right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Joe's coming on strong. You know, I feel like when he's healthy, he's, you know, one of those guys that can light you up each and every night. But I mean, Lamar, he do it in such different ways. You know, even if his throwing is not on point that night, you know, he can still, you know, rush for 150 and 3 touchdowns. So it's just a matter of he can beat you in a couple of different ways, or, you know, Joe can light you up for 400, and, you know, few people can do that in the league in general.
You've sacked Lamar a lot. I think you've taken him down, what, 4 times?
Only 4?
I think it's 4. I think it's 4. So who, like, are you taking Lamar or Joe?
Well, I'm taking down Lamar, but, you know, I'll take Joe right now as far as
Yeah, he's on fire.
Who's got the nod over the other right now.
You're leading the league with 4 forced fumbles this year. What? That ties your career high for a single season already. Myles, how are you getting the ball out like this so often right now?
I'm making an important emphasis. You know, try to, you know, always be cognizant of, you know, where the ball's at. You know, even if his back's turned or he's not facing me, you know, I'm thinking getting the ball out, you know, punching, scratching, clawing, and you know, find a way. You know, we got to, you know, put points on the board. And it was especially important when Deshaun wasn't playing. You know, we had to put ourselves in position to help the offense out. And so I'm going to continue to, you know, try to make that important to the whole team and drive that home for the rest of the season as well.
You have so many interests. You have everything that you do off the field, and then you've had so much success. You're literally labeled as the scariest player in the NFL. What is success? I'm so curious for you. What is success? What does success look like for Myles Garrett? I heard you talk about MVP, those odds, DPOY. Like, what is there to achieve in your eyes right now?
I mean, success at the end of the day is winning it all. If you're not, there's only one winner at the end of the season. Everyone else, you know, we're also rans, and, you know, there's 31 losers and 1 winner. That's how I look at it. As far as, you know, individual accolades, that's all, you know, nice and grand, but, you know, you might get remembered for, you know, winning DPOY one year, but, you know, everyone remembers who won the Super Bowl. So I want to be able to hold that and be able to have a parade with, you know, the city of Cleveland,
Yeah.
You know, a historic 2023 team who you know, did it all and brought the trophy back to Lake Erie. So that's what's most important to me. The individual accolades, they'll come as you know, continue to play and reach for the ultimate achievement.
And those scary guys, like I'm thinking like the scariest guys in NFL history. You got the James Harrison, you got Aaron Donald, you got Ray Lewis. Like, they did win. They brought that title back. Can you do that in Cleveland?
Absolutely, and look forward to it. You know, we have all the right pieces, have all the right people, and you know, it's just a matter of want to at this point. How bad do you want it? What are you willing to give? And big thing I've been telling my guys is equivalent exchange.
What is it?
For as much as you want it, how much are you willing to give for it?
Equivalent exchange?
Mm-hmm.
I like that mantra. That's strong. Do you see yourself as a Cleveland Brown for life?
I would like to say that. I hope they see it the same way, but the way I see it, I see my career being a Cleveland Brown for however long I decide to play.
I gotta say, you're never disgruntled. You're the best player, and you've broken every major Browns defensive record. You're setting up roots here. What is the art of never being disgruntled? How do you do that? Or never having it public? Is your agent just on top of their there's never a Myles. Seriously though, there's never I respect it a lot, and I think my producers are yeah, teach her how to do that. What's the art of not being disgruntled with sometimes things aren't going your way as they haven't in Cleveland? Let's just be honest here.
Stressing and worrying or being mad, it doesn't make anything better. It always just sucks the energy out of the situation, and never makes for a good room. Parents always taught me not to pocket watch and never worry about things you can't control. At the end of the day, I can only control the things that I'm able to have physical contact with. Yeah. So that's me, myself, and I, and my attitude. How I go on that field, I maintain optimism and a positive disposition. Go out there playing at the highest level and my highest capability, making sure I uplift my teammates and be the best leader I can. All those things, that's what I can control. Whether we're winning and losing, I can only have a hand in that, but I can't really be the end all be all for that. So whatever happens, if I gave my all, I prepared my very best, and I gave my teammates all that I have, I can always walk away with my head held high.
It's really good advice, and you're controlling what you can control with your defense, and the only team allowing less points is the team you play this week, and hopefully you get your paws all over that Lamar Jackson. Yeah, you're nodding. You already know that, huh?
Yeah, I know they've taken that mantle from us. We came out strong, and we had a little bit of a lapse for a couple of weeks, but we're looking forward to continue what we did last week into Baltimore.
It's not a good thing that I told you have 4 sacks on Lamar and you're not happy with that number. I'm just Lamar. I hope you get some good rest. You're going to have some nightmares the rest of the week. That's just not a place you want to be if you're Lamar Jackson. Now, I want to ask you, because you're obviously part owner of the Cavs, but not just that, it's keeping you busy, and obviously you're so focused on what you can do with this team, but you're also the new face of Mark Wahlberg's lifestyle brand, Municipal. You're wearing the hoodie. I love it. You and Wahlberg became friends somehow. He's recruited you to be the face of this. What can you tell us?
Well, to tell you that me and Mark have been talking about this for a while. We had a relationship for a couple of years now, and with that builds a little bit of an aligning of goals, and we share the same outlook on athleisure and what we like in clothing. So it was a matter of how can we bring those two things together? How can my mindset be brought to what he's doing? So giving my output, maybe having my own line, own shoe, allowing my taste to seep into what he's doing, and allow it to blend and create something that's new and special, and how we can kind of navigate our own lane and this market.
It's to inspire people to bet on themselves and make big things happen. That's what Mark Wahlberg created. You're invested, and you can go to municipal.com, pick it up all over Instagram and all that. I think he's just friends with you because he wants you to be a Patriot, because he can FaceTime Kraft real quick and try to make that happen.
So I'm just friends with him, so he can be a Cleveland Brown. So he says he always roots for his guys, so I think that makes him a Cleveland Brown. So we'll see.
Oh, you got the hat, too.
You might see Mark at a Cleveland Brown game.
Ooh,
be surprised.
I'd like to see that. Miles Garrett, we appreciate your time, of course. Do me a favor on your way out. Give a shout out to Mark and Pam Goldfarb, my producer, Cleveland, huge fans. They're obsessed and they're watching right now. Mark and Pam.
Mark and Pam, love y'all. Y'all take care. Kay, have some Municipal coming your way.
Oh,
so be on the lookout.
You're the best. Go win MVP. Go win MVP. Go rip it out of these stupid quarterbacks' hands. We got Myles Garrett coming to a Baltimore Ravens team near you. Rated R. Rated R, everybody. We'll be back after this. Deebo Samuel is here. He's back, everybody. He's healthy, everybody. And he's joining us on the show. I mean, Miles Garrett's sending me something. Deebo, he's sending me a clothing brand. What do you got? What do you got? Miles, he's great, yeah. He's great. Oh, Pam Goldfarb! I could talk to him for forever. He's great. Now we got our guy Deebo's on the show. Woo, 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 woo. And he's back. And people are afraid. Twitter's afraid because Deebo's back and healthy. There's a lot of like, shit's about to go down. It is. It is. Okay. What did Pam say? Cute. Pam's a great name.
Whoa, the chat is mentioning raspberry Grater's ice cream.
Oh, Graders. If you know about Graders ice cream, people. Obviously, the Burrow over Lamar.
Yeah, fantastic.
Brown for life.
Brown for life. Well, he said he'd like to be.
Like to be.
His nonverbals are very funny. His
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
the Donovan stuff. Did that go
Yeah.
okay? I don't know how. I'm sorry, I don't know the NBA well enough to know how to
No, that was
follow
great.
that.
That was great.
I was like,
NBA
that's cool.
contacts are hilarious.
I had no.
Anyway.
Like, anyway, let's move on. Sorry, guys, I don't know much about Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Oh,
Spider.
Spider. Nope.
Scorpion.
Scorpio.
No. Scorpion in a pool.
Scorpio season.
Nope.
DPOI looking real nice for Myles.
What?
DPOI looking real nice for
I know. I wanted to get into the TJ.
neck and neck. I'll be interested to see. I'm rooting for Myles. I want him.
Who won last year? Why can't I think of who won?
Oh,
Who won?
remember?
Oh yeah, Nick Bosa. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then he got the flu.
Then he sat out.
Hamilton said Super Bowl stuff was great. What Super Bowl stuff?
Bringing
What?
Oh, bringing
Bringing
the Super Bowl to
Cleveland.
Oh.
Cleveland.
I mean, yeah. I guess that was great. Oh my gosh!
What'd you say?
Oh God, Deebo! I've had.
You ain't on the team, but do you like Deebo? Deebo.
Man, I'm big, I'm bad. Won't stop till I get me a bag. Keep on grinding till I check me a grill. Man,
Deebo, we switched up the highlight. That's pretty good. That's great.
Yeah, that was really good. That was a good one.
Deebo Samuel's with us, of course. Most importantly, a dad, All-Pro, Pro Bowl wide receiver for the Niners. Who it sounds like you're healthy. You ready to go?
Pretty healthy and ready to go. We had a bonus practice yesterday to get ready for the week coming off a bye, but yeah, pretty healthy and ready to go.
A bonus practice? That doesn't sound fun at all. What is that about? Bonus
Nah,
practice?
it's a bonus practice just to get your feet back under yourself, get you a little sweat before we prepare for the week.
Bonus sounds like it should be a good thing, like you're getting a paycheck, like it's like a bonus day off, not a bonus day of practice. Woo!
It wasn't nothing too hard, nothing
Okay.
too crazy. It was just to get your feet back under and just get a little sweat in.
Deebo, you said the word pretty healthy. What does that mean? What does that mean?
I can't hear you.
What does that mean?
I'm as healthy as I can get. That's
Okay.
what that means.
Okay, so we're ready to go for Sunday. Where's our third co-host? Tyshawn, is he sleeping? Where we got? What we got?
He just went to daycare. He just left to go to daycare.
Okay, he left to go to daycare. He will not be joining us. We got to plan these things
Not
better.
today.
So we got to do like segments with him. We got to like make a whole thing. We made a whole vibe on him. That's great. Okay, so hairline fracture is never going to be like 100%. Is kind of what we're saying, right? It feels like, listen, hairline fractures, as I understand it, and I'm no doctor, they take a little longer than 4 weeks to heal up from. Are you hanging out with Aaron Rodgers or something? You drinking the sauce? What's happening?
Oh, nah, I don't know. I ain't know a time they gave me. They told me like 2, 3, 4 weeks, whatever, however my body was going to react to it. And I think my body reacted very great to it.
Well, whoever's talking to you needs to talk to Trent Williams, because I keep checking on him. That's your boy. How's he doing? Are we seeing him on Sunday, finally?
I don't know. You just have to see.
I think that's a yes. I think Deebo, is that? Oh, he's covered.
I have no answer for you.
No answer. All right. One big addition to practice this week is Chase Young, of course. What's it been like? You had a bonus practice, so you've seen him a little more. Is he learning the playbook? How's he fitting in?
Honestly, I actually don't know. I'm on the offensive side, and I'll be the one running routes or whatever, so I ain't got time to look back and see if he got back to the quarterback or not. But I think overall it's just a good addition to the awesome D-line that we have right now, and I think he's going to help a lot.
It's a fresh week. Y'all are coming off some rest. The vibes are high, all of that. And we got to stop this streak, right? What has been sort of the mantra, or what's been preached sort of in practice so far to get out of what's been going on?
I mean, we just got to do the things that we do well. We got to get turnovers. We got to get off the field. We got to sustain drives. And overall, I think, feeding off what Kyle said, I think the team was just fatigued from, how long we was going. And the bye week came at a great time. And so overall, I'm just saying we got to do what we do, play the ball that the Niners play.
Looking at tape on these Jags, they're coming off a bye too, so they're well rested, so it's kind of even there. They got 5-game win streak, and their defense, I didn't even know this until this morning, they lead the league in takeaways. Darius Williams, Cisco, Rayshon Jenkins. What's the tape been telling you so far?
I turned the tape on today. We was more focused on the bonus practice yesterday and just, get prepared for the week. But, they're on a 5-game winning streak. They playing really good ball. They taking away the ball, of course. They sitting 6-2. So, hopefully, it'll be a good fight, I think. And, I'm just saying, just hopefully we take this game and this week to prepare well and just come out on top.
It's that time of the week, guys, and you guys can hit up at Up and Adam Show on Twitter. It is time for the Deebo download. We're going to show you some weird things that I haven't seen yet, and you certainly haven't seen yet, so let's do it. And let's start with Aaron Rodgers out here. We mentioned it, slinging these 50-yard passes pregame like he didn't fully tear his Achilles in week 1. What's going to happen sooner? Rodgers comes back or McCaffrey breaks his touchdown streak?
What's the touchdown streak? I think Christian McCaffrey is just going to continue to score touchdowns. That's just what he do. With the player that he is, but Aaron Rodgers saying he'll be back in a few weeks it's pretty crazy. But just look at the guy. Got one of the best arms in the league. You can just see him, the flick of the wrist. He's slinging it about 50 yards without really using his legs and hips.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I think we need Trent Williams to go hang out with him so we get an affirmative answer that he'll be on the field this week. A.J. Brown, who you love, Devontae Smith, they tried the LeBron D-Wade alley-oop celebration. It was so close, yet so far. Deebo, what'd you make of this?
I actually talked to AJ yesterday. I talked to AJ about that yesterday. I was like, bro, the celebration was hard. I said, bro, and them ended up posting. He said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That goalpost was higher than I thought it was, but I thought the picture was hard, though, for real.
It was crazy. I think AJ might need a little more bounce. Okay, how did this get in here? 2021, Week 11. How did this get in here? You scored the first touchdown of the game in your only career battle against the team you faced this week that we just talked about in the Jags. Can you walk me through this play? Let's put the good juju for this week's action. Remember this?
Well, now I actually remember. It was a little. We called it an outside zone, and as you can see, it was just blocked up well. And once I see a hole or something like that, it's just all gas, no brakes.
You're too casual about things. So this for me, I'd watch it every morning before I brush my teeth. I'd say you did that. You did that. Taylor Lewan taught me a thing about Josh Dobbs yesterday. Josh Dobbs, of course, incredible story. Can't not root for it. It's awesome. He said that he not only can learn a playbook in 24 hours, but he graduated with an aerospace engineering degree. What do you think of that?
I think that's crazy. I actually played him in college when he was at Tennessee. And just to see the things that he's doing with the opportunity that he's given is crazy. For us, going from Arizona and then just taking a spot of, Kirk Cousins went down. Nobody ever wanted to see anybody go down in this league, but it's just part of the game. But for him to go over there on a Tuesday and just to see the way that he played on Sunday, it was just amazing for them to come out on top.
Taylor Lewan told me he played against him a couple times too, and that he's like a starting quarterback caliber guy, and he's glad he's getting a shot. I know you only played him a long time ago in Tennessee. Does he have it?
I think he got it. Just seeing the way he's attacking every opportunity that he's given for us, being over there with the Cardinals, and then just going, and now you're the starter of a new team and just go out there and get a win. I mean, that says a lot about his character and like the leadership, and like for somebody to go from one team to another team in a week and win a game and play well. I think that says a lot about him.
An aerospace degree or whatever. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what that even means. Who on the Niners would not shock you if you were to find out? Oh, you have an aerospace engineering degree. Cool.
Kyle Juszczyk. Juice.
Why? Why Juice?
Juice is probably one of the smartest people I ever met in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I'm not doubting it. I love him. I love his. Oh yeah, I forget. Harvard boy, right?
Harvard
Isn't he Harvard boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Keenan Allen had probably. This is a nice. Tell me what you think of this catch.
I was watching this. I was watching this yesterday. When I seen them call it, I was like, yeah, that boy, they're going crazy right now. And it was a big time catch. I think it was on 3rd down, and they actually needed to move the chains. And I just think that was just a crazy catch. You could see him get up, and he just started talking talking his junk or whatever. But that was a grab there.
What's your score on this from a scale of 1 to 10?
I got to get that a 10. Left-handed, acrobatic, spinning and catching it, getting one foot down and the other body part down. Like I get that a 10.
Deebo, sometimes I think we wanted to ask you about it, and sometimes I feel like you don't like talking about other receivers, and then sometimes you do. So is it that you just like certain guys and don't like certain guys?
I don't know. It depends on I don't know. I think it more so depends on how I feel when I wake up. Or
I literally said that. I don't know. We're talking about it. Me and Marissa are like, no, we should ask him about Devontae. We should ask him about. And then it's like, no, because sometimes he just doesn't want to talk about people.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Some things I can't speak on certain things, so I'd rather not. But like a catch or a good play by a wideout or a good play by a play, I can talk about that.
Yeah, I gotta ask it. I gotta ask that kind of stuff. I just had Miles Garrett on. He's scary AF, and I had to say, who do you like better, Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson? I wanted to hide. I said it, and I wanted. Do you know who? Guess who he said?
He probably said Lamar Jackson.
Who?
He probably said Lamar.
No, he said Joe. But
he probably said Joe because he probably said Joe because he ain't got to chase Joe like he chased Lamar.
He's actually sacked Lamar quite a bit. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not going to start. But now I know who you think's better. You think Lamar's better than Joe. Now, see how I did that?
If that's what you want to take from it, I guess.
They want me to show you the cigar video. Oh, the Raiders cigar video. Why do we want to get the reaction?
I seen the Max Crosby cigar video. Yeah, man, it was a good dub for them boys. Them boys went out there and played some good ball. I follow Max on IG, so I seen it. Them boys were teed up.
Who's scarier, Max or Myles?
No comment, since you want to make it as which player is better.
I don't, but listen, it's sometimes you don't want to answer questions, so I'm like, what else can I ask Deebo? He's answering questions. Anybody have a question for Deebo?
Both of them boys are great players, man. Both of them boys playing at a high level for sure. Like I stated early on last week about Max, like the energy level and like the way he plays, and just seeing how he go about business when we practice against him in Vegas. And Myles, he's just an incredible, outstanding athlete. We played him a couple weeks ago, and I mean that guy's just different.
Last one for you. It was an early game. I don't know if you got to see it, but it was Dolphins and it was Chiefs. And after the game, Patrick Mahomes says that his defense is the best in the league. What's your response to that?
Hey, man. Suits itself, man. It suits itself. I think everybody gonna think they got the best offense in the league, best defense in the league. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why? Well, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you put that all right, we got the best. I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna say we got the best offense in the league. We have the best defense in the league. That's just what I'm gonna say.
And we haven't seen this defense with Chase Young yet, so that's what I was sort of thinking. But seriously. We haven't seen it with Chase Young, so I would.
It should be very interesting with adding this young fella to the team who was playing at a high level, and he's pretty healthy and fits in well with what we got.
Deebo, it sounds like the vibes have not changed. I know you guys started off hot, then there was a little adversity, but it sounds like the confidence has not gone down on this team. That's what I'm
Not
feeling.
at all. I don't think it went down because, you know, at the end of the day, like, we know what we're capable of. Like, we started off hot, and then, you know, we hit a little bumps in the road. I mean, it's going to happen. So you're not going to win them all. So, I mean, you just got to take it step by step and just prepare the way that we've been preparing, and, like, a big emphasis on takeaways and staying on the field and sustaining drives and just getting back to what we was doing.
There's a lot. If you like Twitter search Deebo, it's all like GIFs and memes of like, oh man, he's back, he's healthy. Like, it's about to go. It's over. It's about to go down. That must be nice to see, and we hope it happens. And it will happen, of course, up against those Jags this weekend. Deebo, good luck, and thanks for answering our questions.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to Deebo next week. Go kick ass, get that W, and we'll be back here. DJ Reader is on the show. Big thanks to Miles Garrett. Always thankful for Deebo making time for us, and we've got DJ Reader coming off an incredible game, a beloved Bengal on the show next. Let's go, DJ! Boy, we're gonna sing. La, 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 la. Can he get on a better Wi-Fi, Deej? Is there any way we can do it on a computer?
Shot.
We love the jib up. Deebo explaining that more in person made my day.
Yes.
And as his producer, I'm like, what? How am I supposed to predict?
Green flag. It's a coffee shop.
I love that. I love that for him.
He's just hanging out.
He's a man of people.
He's a man of people.
We're coming in with Okay, great.
We should have him grab a stranger from the coffee shop.
Yeah, I will. Oh, trust me.
Yeah. Yell in the background.
Yeah.
You guys know DJ Reader.
Do you want to start this in the break right now? Okay. Okay, dokie.
Was that the Tool Time theme?
No. But it kind of was. Dun, 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 dun.
That noise was crazy.
Wilson. Jill. Al. Heidi. Hey. Hey. Remember when Pam Anderson was on that show too? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
A little bit, my man.
Now is the dominant force on the Bengals defensive line. He's in his 8th, I can't believe 8 NFL seasons, 4th with Cincinnati, one of the best defensive tackles ever. I said it. Please welcome the grave digger, even though we're November and Halloween is over. DJ Reader, how are you?
What's up, Kay? How you doing?
Where are you?
I'm at this coffee shop at my house called Deeper Roots, just hanging out. It's a Tuesday.
You're just at a coffee shop. Can I see the coffee shop? What are you drinking? What's the order?
I'm drinking a pour over right now. Some of the coffee of the day. So, just getting some vibes in, man. Some days you can't just be at the house, just got things going on in the crib right now. They're fixing TVs and stuff, so I just wanted to get out of the house and just get a vibe check. I come here just about every day, though, to do a thing.
Do people go up to you, recognize you?
Yeah, I'm a regular here now. They know my order. I mean, some people come up here and they say what's up. There's this one guy who's studying his first law exam right now, and I see him just about every day. And so, shout out to that guy, praying that he does his thing.
There's gonna be a line out that door for that pour over tomorrow by your house. Deep Roots, was it? Out there in Cincinnati. We got lots of Bengals fans watching right now, and we want to get to the good stuff here. Congratulations, my friend. Huge win, big plays against Buffalo. I mean, how does it feel to own the Bills?
I don't know if we own them. We just went out there. We had a good game. They got a bunch of good players on their team, so it's always a tough matchup with us going against each other. And then I think, it's just that thing that gets built up on TV. I was just glad to win in primetime for real. Like, it's Sunday night. I just kept seeing that statistic. We're 0-9 on Sunday night, and this and the third. Just to go out there and get that dub, it was electric in the jungle.
Was that talked about in the building a lot, that statistic about primetime games?
Nah, we don't talk about it. You try not to talk about it as players, but, you check Twitter and stuff, and you see what's going on, or X, as it's called now, I guess. Do you still call it Twitter, or you call it X?
I call it Twitter. I'm just dying that you're in a coffee shop doing this interview right now. I mean, but you do own the Bills, right? Like, it's not like a lease. You didn't come on now.
We just play good against them, man. I think it's that matchup. I think it's a lot of energy from both teams. I think both of us, we both got our chip on their shoulder, probably to be one of those top teams in the AFC, and they feel like they deserve to be there, and we feel like we're there, and they got to come take it from us. And it's just one of those matchups. But we on to Houston this week. We put them behind us, and we get to see a couple of my boys from H-Town this week, and it should be a good time.
Is there something about the matchup other than it being just big and loud and built up on TV? Like, take me onto the field for that one. I mean, you stopped the Bills rushed for 68 yards, 2 turnovers. Yeah. I mean, you guys are stopping the run game. Christian McCaffrey only had 54 yards a week ago, 3 turnovers. Like, what's up with this defense? And Coach Lou!
Coach Lou, the man. He's the man. He just does his thing. I think it's just the matchup. I think it's just guys out there on the field. You see who they have on their team. Obviously, they got a bunch of great players that we hear about all the time. I think the guys we have on our team want their respect. We want to demand what we feel like we deserve, and I feel like that's when those matchups come up. We're excited about them. I'm sure on offense they see the debates on whether they're this or that, and I think people pay attention to that. I don't think it's unhuman not to read into that a little bit, and if you let it fuel your fire, I think it's a little bit. It's an advantage us to fuel our fire a little bit. So I think that's really what happens. And Lou just does his thing, man. Lou spins every weekend. We get out there, he dials that shit up, and he's just doing what he's supposed to do. And I love that. I love to see it. I love when Lou out there doing his thing. And you can tell when he's into it on the sideline.
Yeah.
He might get a little too into it sometimes. You gotta bring him back. But
I think Lou likes being on camera. I think that's why he gets. I think it's a little acting, no?
Oh yeah, he giving a show though, but he love that shit. He love it. He love it. Lou the man though. And you can tell when he get to him. And he'll come right up to you right after, like, man, I got a little too into it. And what I really appreciate about Lou is that, most coaches you have, if they call something bad or didn't do something the way they would have wanted to or would have could have got things back, they won't tell you. They'll never say that to you. Lou will come in there on Monday like, all right, this is the one call I feel like I could have back, or I wish I should have had this back, or I should have gave y'all a little bit of information on this. And we appreciate that because, sometimes we want to know why he's calling certain things, and he goes through the details exactly why he's doing it. And that's why we trust him with our life, man. Lou the man.
And I think he said that you don't get talked about enough. And he said that you're playing at a super high level. I mean, your head coach was saying the same thing about you. Are you sad Coach Lou's going to leave you after this year?
Man, don't talk like that. Don't do me like that. Don't put that in my head right now. I don't need that type of that energy, man. Lou going to be with me forever.
DJ.
So whatever.
You gotta stop talking him up, DJ. I'm just giving you if you keep talking him up and saying those nice things you just said, what do you
say about the man?
You have to call a team meeting. You've been there 4 years, my friend. You call you get everybody, CTC, and you say, CTB, you say, not another nice word about Coach Lou. Y'all better
else
shut the
supposed to do?
F up when it comes to Coach Lou. Say Coach Lou's a hothead. Say he's inconsistent, irresponsible. He's not that good. He's a mad scientist. Pshoo! You guys have to start talking badly about him. I'm just telling you right now.
And you know what I'm saying? I feel like you do that. You speak those type of words, you're gonna bring that bad juju too.
Oh, okay.
So you don't want to bring, like words are powerful, okay? You don't want to bring that type of energy.
I guess
You
it
start
comes
telling
with
me
success.
bad, and it comes with success. So you gotta give him a man his flowers and just hope that it works out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? We just blessed even more that Coach Lou's just as amazing as he is, and we just keep reaping the benefits of giving him his flowers.
Joe Burrow looks pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he do, right? Don't he?
He looks so
He look good.
Wait, I think he looks better than ever, Deej. Better than ever.
Hey.
Not just this, but this actually I don't really understand. But he looks
Hey.
great on the field.
He's a swag champ, though. My boy got hella swag, and he's doing his thing out there, and I'm just excited he's back, man. He's back on the center, doing things, manipulating the stat count, and just being him. It's just fun to watch. It's fun to watch when you got a guy like him. He's just gaming. He's locked in. You can tell he's locked in from the moment he showed up to the stadium, and it's just gonna be one of them days, and that's fun to see. And you feel super confident as a defensive player when your quarterback out there rocking like that.
Miles Garrett came on the show, and I said, "Who you got? Who would you take? Would you take Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson?" He said, "Joe."
Yeah, I'm gonna take Joe too. Now, hey, I ain't saying that. Hey, 8 like that now. Hey, let me tell you, 8 is like that in Baltimore. He's amazing. I'm gonna take Joe too, though. He's my guy. I'm riding with Joe.
You got a guy this week that's lighting it up. What do you make of your Texans matchups? I mean, I love you, but I mean, CJ, hard to root for. You gonna make it tough on him?
Yeah, he's doing his thing, man. He's balling. Like, to see a rookie go out there and throw the ball around the way he is, and just you see the team kind of the way they have his back. They're easy confidence about it. I'm excited for this matchup. Getting to see a few guys I'm familiar with, some faces I'm not so familiar with. So I'm excited to go out there and play, man. The outfit should be good for this weekend. It should be a good weekend, to play some good football. We got 1 o'clock game in the Natty. Joe's gonna be watching. I'm excited.
DJ's got a little something extra with the team that drafted him all those years ago. Enjoy your pour over coffee. I hope to see you in person. I'm not going to make you sing in front of a coffee shop, so you're welcome for that. We love you.
All right, you gotta pull up.
Talk badly about Coach Lou, or at least just don't say good things about him. That's just my advice from me to you. Love you, DJ.
I got you. Love you too.
All right, talk to you later. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.